There are millions of people throughout this country that, through no fault of their own, are not getting to realize their potential. They are not yet living an American dream that other millions have. And they need a helping hand because their circumstances did not give them what was given to me when I was young.
Welcome to Challenge Foundation Academy.
That's great.
The goal of purpose-built communities is to help hundreds of thousands of people in many communities reach their potential. There's nothing more worthwhile than watching somebody blossom into something they never dreamed that they could be.
The dream is that purpose-built communities will end up as a model for community revitalization and transformation, and that there are ways to break the cycle of poverty.
The crime tape marked the entrance to the scene of the shootout.
It was scary. It was scary. And you could see just open on the streets, drug dealing. And the center of all that was this East Lake Meadows, which was a public housing project.
80% of the children are not performing. Some 15 years ago, Tom Cousins and the East Lake Foundation started on this journey to see if there were some solutions to the problems that faced poor people who were really locked into poverty and locked into an unhealthy community.
If that place can be fixed, any place can be fixed. Did I know it would work when we started this thing? No, I did not. I just knew we had to try.
Is that the same thing as this?
That's a design issue already.
It looks like one thing right here and one thing.
You know what? There are wings missing.
Where?
From the side.
Mayors have been looking for these solutions for years.
It fell off the face of the earth with crime. Avondale Meadows 50 years ago was a place of hope and happiness.
And by the 90s, it was crime-ridden, blighted by drugs, prostitution, alcoholism.
This is the hood. The housing project that was behind the school at one time, it was a big headache for us.
On par with some of the worst communities in our country, crime, gang activity, and drug activity.
How do you change a community? You start with education.
I've been a real estate developer for 35 years, trying to attract companies, people to central Indiana. The biggest problem we have had for 35 years is the quality of our education, our schools in the central city. They're horrendously bad. The fact that our Indianapolis public school system graduates 20% of the African American men is criminal.
I think I'm lucky as a parent to have both of my children at the Challenge Foundation Academy. They're actually maximizing their ability.
Expectations are very high here. If your kid is falling behind a little bit, they step in.
Now, which one of these three digits is my millions place value?
You come into this school, the first thing you see is a college setting. They're pushing college at a kindergarten level.
So if we look at this number,
our kids start in the very bottom, and yet they're the fastest growing kids educationally in the state. So we've said to all the stereotypes, excuses, they're poor, they can't learn, they're from broken homes, they can't learn, but we've shown they're not true. They're just excuses.
Hey, good morning, my man. Good morning, Zion, good morning.
What I enjoy most about my job is watching kids grow, get smart. My dream is I want to send kids to college. I had the opportunity to realize my dreams through the support that my family gave me, and I want other children to have that support to realize their dreams.
You can't just fix one thing. You can come in and build really nice housing, come back 5 years later and it's awful. And if you go away, the bad will come back and take over what you did. So you got to take it all on.
We set big dreams for our kids, and then we also support the heck out of them. That's schools, that's housing, that's community. Purpose-built communities is just an incredible model of holistic support for children.
All ready? W-O-R-D.
I'm a business guy. Don't tell me it feels good. Give me the data. Well, the data's compelling. These kids can learn, they are learning, they're going to be superstars. If you don't have a high school education, you're going to flip burgers or go to jail. We're changing that. Our kids are going to college, all of them.
In a larger systemic way, it really creates folks who contribute to society as opposed to being debits to society.
We can see Indianapolis as a model like we've seen in Atlanta for future cities to come.
If this place didn't exist, I don't want to even think about it.
Today's a new day, but there's no sunshine.
Purpose-built communities work. It's working and the rollout works. There's really no limit to how far this can go.
Today's a new day.
They're just a great satisfaction to see lives changed and kids that had nothing become meaningful parts of society.
Millimeters of mercury, right.
It's the most rewarding thing I've ever done, to see and have an opportunity to watch these children grow. And I guess if this project has changed me, it's changed me to see that things that seem impossible probably aren't.
No matter how bad the situation is, there's a solution to really every problem.
You know, there are all kinds of things in life that people don't know could be done until they see it done. And once they see it and they start believing in it, there's no power on earth that's like the power of a great idea.